Hello and welcome to Nuclear Option Update 0.34. Now, this update came out very fast. It was 4 AM when the trailer dropped for this thing. You should totally like that trailer. Anyway, as you guys can see, we have a brand new aircraft, the VT7 Vagrant. This is a BDF aircraft, which is the Compass's bigger brother. Now, a feature of this aircraft is, as you can see, there are nozzles, which help the aircraft fly and stay stable, and this helps it be much more maneuverable. I'd like to mention how beautiful the cockpit detail is. I mean, look at this, come on. This is probably the most detailed cockpit I've seen in this game so far. It would be awesome to place yourself inside this cockpit and, be inside this aircraft. VR headsets are perfect for this. They let you immerse yourself inside the game, make you really feel the aircraft. What better headset than Pimax? Pimax offers several headsets. Let's start with their flagship model, the Pimax Crystal Super. It has 4K resolution per eye, 50 pixels per degree, and 127 degree field of view. Literally the best image quality headset you can get at this price. If you don't have the budget for the Crystal Super, then the Crystal Light is Pimax's more affordable VR headset. It has 3K resolution per eye, 35 pixels per degree, and a 110 degree field of view. It's a pretty good VR headset that won't cost you an arm and a leg. And if you hate the idea of having something bulky on your face, there's also the Pimax Dream Air and Dream Air SE, which are both a lightweight VR headset. Both headsets use advanced micro OLED panels with eye tracking. So if any of you guys are into VR flight sims, then yeah, Pimax is a choice, the sponsor of today's video. I've linked to them in the description and comments if you guys want to take a look. Now let's go back to the video. Also, we have a better chair model, which is also a new pretty cool thing. And now, if you want to spawn the Vagrant, we can spawn it on carriers, especially the Cursor class. Here's what the Vagrant can actually take. So AGMs, the regular loadout, we can take some 20mm autocannons. Now, as you can see, I can angle my nozzles so I can take off basically like a normal VTOL aircraft. Beautiful. Now, another neat feature of the Vagrant is the fact that it has kind of this safety feature. And the max amount I can angle my nozzles is around 45 degrees. Until I speed up, and the nozzles will automatically level out in a moment. And boom, there you go. Now we can just go full speed. Now, I know this is a friendly shard, but I want to see how much we affect it with our not linked guns. Huh. We disabled its gun and basically destroyed its front. Now, because we have these nozzles, this also means you don't have to be boring, use a highway to take off. You can just take off like this and call it a day, which is absolutely splendid. Now, I actually want to test out the top speed of the Vagrant, so I'll go a bit higher, speed up time, and see how fast we can go. Alright, I guess maybe you could reach Mach 1.25 if you start flying down, but yeah, Mach 1.21 is the top speed of the Vagrant. I want to see what the top altitude of this aircraft is. Oh, okay, so 13.2 thousand meters, I think, is the limit to the Vagrant. Interesting, okay. Oh, we are beyond the map. All right, how far are we from anything? Oh, now I'm actually going to join a random lobby, and oh, that's my mission. That is surprising. Wow, okay. I want to see how good the Vagrant is at dogfighting. Alright, well, I guess we're entering a dogfight with the Revoker, which is actually a really good aircraft, but this person does not know how to dogfight in the Revoker. Okay, there's also a cricket going for me. That's 2v1. That's great, great stuff. Now, I'll be honest, I'm really loving the... No! I'm really loving the VT7 for its maneuverability with its nozzles. Alright, looks like he turned around. Let's see how that goes. Right. Oh, no, he's dead. All right, he's a goner, though. We are also slightly burning. Okay, let's try to land before we fall apart from this fire.
Engine fire.
Yeah, all right. No, we are definitely okay, we are definitely burning down. All right, will I be able to land? Let's see.
30, 20, 10.
I do. Beautiful landing. You know what? Listen, if the pilot's alive, that's a successful landing. Beautiful. Now, in missions like Confrontation or Escalation, I can already see the Vagrant being very useful. And yeah, let's just take off. I'm going to try to damage these units right over here. Let's not fly into the trucks. Now, because the VT7 has an active radar, we can track these units right over here. Alright, I'll shoot away my AGMs for now and get my Kingpins ready. I'm going to fly this way, flare away the missile going for me. And let's see, what will we get? I'm going to slow down. We got a single IFV. Good stuff. Alright, no, they are definitely shooting at me. Alright, no, I'm definitely getting hit. This thing is durable, but my piloting skills are not good. Moving on, there's now a new little ship called the Surf Class Patrol Boat, which have their own guns, anti-air and anti-surface missiles. So, as you can see, they're currently attacking the shard, which is actually getting destroyed. Wow, dude, these things are OP. Yes, this shard is getting absolutely demolished by both of these surf class patrol boats, which is insane. And as you can see, these guys also target aerial targets, which Dark Creature over here is not appreciating. Oh, yeah, that's rough, man. So, these are the new surf class patrol boats. A very cool addition to the nuclear option fleet. Now, next we have a couple new ground units. Why is this guy driving down the mountain? Alright. Now, this new MSV MLRS shoots its own rockets, so if we pause time and focus on these, as you can see, these are rockets. Let's see. Okay, that is... What is it doing? I guess, bro. And next, as you could probably already see, we have the HLT Mobile Artillery. Boom, beautiful. It shoots 155mm guided shells. It's basically like the Tarantula, but just, you know, more powerful. This is really cool. Anyway, another little small detail update is the fact that now aircraft have actual models, you know, wheels, landing gears, and they actually look pretty decent. Look at that. Actual detail. That is peak. That is truly peak. There's also like suspension animations and stuff, so hey, pretty cool devs. Now, a couple other new updates is the fact that you can't really bounce on the water anymore. Before this update, you could basically just fly really low to the water, and if you touched it, you'd basically bounce on it. Kind of like a trampoline. Very weird physics, since that's basically not how it works. There's multiple videos online showing aircraft to just disintegrate. So, let's see what happens when I just very ever so slightly try to touch the water. Left engine failure. That's... Huh. Another really cool physics update addition, I'd say, is the fact that now severed parts from aircraft now induce drag, right? So let's say parts are broken off, this will introduce additional drag and make the aircraft less aerodynamic. For some aircraft, this will be much more feelable, for some, no. For the Brawler, I'd say, I guess I kind of feel difference, but it's not like a night and day difference. It's really cool that the devs are still updating the physics. Now, a couple of smaller things is that we now have another little human guy, a 12.7mm machine gun placement. We also have an infantry bunker right here. Very nice. Let's see how this guy deals against an entire enemy team over here. Alright, and as you can see, the guy... He shot like 2 shots and got disintegrated. Now, the last big thing I want to mention is the fact that the mission editor has now box selection. Now I can select multiple units. I can select these guys over here and press T on my keyboard to change the type of thing I want to do. So let's say I want to move them around, sure. Rotate, sure. And if I want to do Control C in Control V, copy and paste, I just select these, Control C, and let's see, move my mouse here, Control V, Control V. Voila! The devs have added copy and paste into the mission editor. Oh my... Wow. Thank you, developers. Absolute legends. I think the mission creators will really appreciate this one. They will. And the last very big thing for the mission editor is the graph. I saw mods of a similar thing. People were like, oh yeah, this is so much better than the regular mission editing, which is this slop, whatever this is. I definitely can see why people did not enjoy doing missions like this. Anyway, the graph over here lets you basically create, edit missions in a much easier way, visualized by these little graphs. This kind of reminds me of Stormworks graphs. All this stuff you can edit, Primeval, Pascali, whatever. Graphs, very big thing. Now, one last small thing I want to mention is when you select aircraft, you can see their names and the pilot who's piloting them, if this is in the multiplayer game. Ignore this happening. And that's basically all the major stuff in Nuclear Option 0.34, which is really shocking. This isn't a very massive update, but still is kind of a big update. So there's that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I'll be definitely making more in-depth videos soon for this update. And for now, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bon voyage.